Out of tune. Yes, out of tune. Oh, I don't know music lingo. Anyways, let's just move on. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is another seasonal recap, this time for winter. Also, hey, guess who got a chair finally? So December. Yeah, December. This is when I really got into Stardew Valley. It was like close to finals season and I was like on Steam looking at games and I was like, you know what? I know that Stardew Valley is just like a mindless farming game. I should buy it, shouldn't I? And then my roommate who loves Stardew Valley, they were like, yes. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, let's do this so I can avoid my finals. I played a little too much Stardew Valley when I shouldn't have been playing Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is this pixelated farming game. You farm and you fish and you mine and you also like live in this town, this small town, and you meet new people and you build relationships with them. And you get like these little cutscenes when your friendship with them evolves when it grows. And you get these cute little cutscenes and learn more about them. And you can also romance them, which is really interesting. And also, according to my roommate and other friends who play Stardew Valley, I know that you can like date multiple people simultaneously and like they'll get mad but not for very long, so you can just like do that until you know who you want to marry, which is really nice because, you know, for like Dragon Age or Mass Effect, for example, I don't know who I want to romance and I also want to be able to get the cutscenes with everybody. And like usually when you're flirting with multiple people, you're just gonna have a really bad ending with no one liking you. But at least with Stardew, you know, they get mad and then they get over it after like a week in the game. Stardew Valley is fucking amazing. I love the slow progression of achievements in the game. How they structure the tasks and goals is actually successful in motivating the player to achieve that goal and keep playing and be motivated. And when you reach that goal, it enhances your gaming experience. I feel like some other games have like those goals and tasks. Sometimes they're kind of just like annoying and tedious and there's no real skill or work to doing it. It's just like frustrating because it's like based on pure luck. Yeah, I really like how they structure it in this game. So when you first start out, you're just fishing and farming, but like, oh my god, there's just so many things to do in this game. And the thing is that you're not obligated to do any of it. Like, you get to decide what you want to do. You don't have to pursue everything, and it's not going to harm or hinder your gaming experience because you'll still be able to get like the full game even if you don't do every single thing. And there's a lot of room for like leveling up. Oh wait, I didn't explain this right. So basically the goals and achievements unlock like a new activity or a new skill or a new way of doing something or like even a whole new area to explore. So you actually want to meet those goals and you're rewarded with more content and not just like, you know, 5 Nook miles or something, you know? There's actually something that motivates you to keep playing. MacBooks are famously not good for gaming, but because this is a pixelated game, it runs really well on my laptop, my MacBook. I totally recommend it, and Stardew is available on like every device. Like, I know it's available on the Switch, on Windows, on the Mac, and even like on the iPad. It's a really accessible game. I totally recommend it. And like me playing on my laptop 4 or 5 hours a day, it never runs hot. It doesn't do like that little whirring fan like it's dying or something. So like I know that this is a good game to play on a MacBook. I might be wrong about it being available on every platform, but I know for sure that it is available on an iPad and on Windows and Mac. Next thing I want to talk about is voice therapy. So gender affirming voice therapy, or just voice therapy, is just people working with voice clinicians to learn how to speak in a way that correlates with how they want to express themselves, express their gender. For some trans-binary and non-binary people, voice is essential to gender expression. For me personally, I wasn't really into going on hormones and having surgery, but I was considering it simply because the way my voice sounds just was not it for me. And I knew that, like, yo, if I go on T, if I have surgery, then my voice is gonna change and it's gonna fit me more. And so when I found out about voice therapy, I was like, wait, I don't need to do this to change my voice. And that was just like life-changing for me, because I don't think that that is necessary for my gender expression, because all I really care about is voice. So it was just really life-changing that I found out about voice therapy. So yes, your voice does change when you get surgery and you're on hormones, but also how we move our mouth and tongue and all the body parts here. I don't care about anatomy, but you know, the stuff here, how we speak, that also contributes to the sounds we make and how low or high our voice is. Oh my god, so much information, and I'm not qualified to be saying this because this is not my area of expertise, but basically there's a lot of stuff about how our tongue and mouth and muscly parts move when we speak. Yeah, so like different people come in, like some people don't want to be on hormones, some want to but haven't yet, or some already on hormones. Yeah, I don't know where I was really going with this, but basically voice therapy is useful for all people, regardless of whether or not you are, you will, or you already are taking hormones. That's basically what I was trying to say. They tell me these things in our sessions. I don't like anatomy, so this is not something I keep in my brain. So I'm mostly paraphrasing from memory, and you should definitely look into professional information and not just depend on what I just said. So yeah, they teach you about anatomy, but they teach you about anatomy and breathing, because apparently I'm breathing wrong. I'm actually breathing wrong right now because I'm not in the habit of breathing correctly. And the things I'm doing to practice using my target voice are specific to me, because there is no one-size-fits-all vocal exercises. You can hurt yourself without, professional guidance on this, which really sucks, because that means that this isn't accessible. Like, if I could, I would just tell y'all all the lesson plans that my clinician gave me, and I'll demonstrate all the exercises that I had learned. But like, I don't want you to hurt yourself, so I'm not gonna be doing that. But that really sucks that I am not able to share that information with you. Hello. This is my usual voice. Yeah. And sometimes I can go even higher. Because I have that Cali girl accent. Oh, no. But I can also go really low, like this. Hello. Yeah, but that's like, obviously, that's just like how low I can go. But in terms of like speaking, I need to find that sweet spot. Target voice is basically the resonance. Oh god, I don't remember the words, but how high or low you want your voice to sound to successfully express your gender. I recorded a video a while back, some of y'all remember. That's when I first introduced that I was going to voice therapy and my deeper voice. I was just really excited to share it with y'all, and unfortunately that was like really bad for me. I can't hold that voice for such a long period of time. After filming that video, my throat hurt so much, so that's why I haven't filmed any videos or recorded any podcasts using that voice. But hopefully by May, after my second session of voice therapy finishes, hopefully I will be able to use it for a little longer, but it does take a lot of practice. So there wasn't a lot, but I did want to save a lot of space to do my Spotify Wrapped. So usually what I do is talk about the songs I listened to the most, or it was like a highlight of my month. But since it's December, obviously, I felt like it'd be really good to share my Spotify Wrapped. I know people probably don't care about it in March, but I'm going to do it anyway. I also have completely forgot what was on my Spotify Wrapped, so I'm just gonna watch it again and feel embarrassed all over again. My top genres were pop, show tunes, soundtrack, modern rock, and rap. I think soundtrack should be a lot higher, but you know. Oh my god, I forgot about this. Her sweet kiss. That's so bad. I remember just like, yo, I just remember walking to work. Oh my god, I just remember walking to work last January and February and a little bit of March, and it would just be her sweet kiss on repeat. And I would just do homework with her sweet kiss on repeat. Oh my god. So embarrassing. I can't believe that Yaskier phase was really, that's something else, bro. Can't wait for it to happen again when Witcher Season 2 comes out. My top songs. Ah, yes. Number 1, Her Sweet Kiss, and the rest are Brokeback Mountain. Dude, I screamed when I saw this because I swear to God, I tried so hard not to listen to Brokeback so much this year. I tried so hard. Oh my god. I'm so mad. My top 10 songs, like if you just took out Brokeback Mountain, it was a really good top 10. And it was ruined by fucking Brokeback Mountain again. Ugh. Top artist of the year. Yep. It makes sense that is my top artists. Lion's Legacy was my most listened to? No. Huh. I thought it was Stay a Thousand Years. Guess I'm wrong. Yeah. Just, it's not as embarrassing as the first time I watched this, but still a little embarrassing. Alright, let me pull up my top 100 songs. They were really good. So, after number 5 is a bunch of songs from Birds of Prey, which makes sense. Birds of Prey, Death Stranding, oh my god, that was a really good album as well. 8 is Caramel Dancing. 8 is Caramel Dancing. Yeah, I played that song a little too much. Alright. I'm a little embarrassed, but okay. January. So, Godzilla, aka the Monsterverse. I hate that it's called the Monsterverse because I feel like to outsiders, there's just like no hint that Monsterverse means it's the universe with Godzilla and King Kong, and I don't think that's very welcoming to people who don't have that knowledge, and I wish they changed it to something else. But the Monsterverse films are Godzilla, Kong Skull Island, Godzilla King of the Monsters, and Godzilla vs. Kong, which comes out this March on the 25th. I was gonna say 2025. This March on the 25th. Yes. Good job. My personal ranking is Kong Skull Island, and then Godzilla King of the Monsters, and then Godzilla. I'm super hyped for Godzilla vs. Kong. Like, okay, the director said that there is an actual winner in the fight, which, like, okay, I said Godzilla was gonna win in like a petty fight. Like, I don't actually believe that, because like the enemy is probably capitalism and the government. I don't like that they're actually fighting and that there's gonna be a real winner. I don't like that. I don't want them to fight. They can be friends. They can coexist. Why do they have to fight? That's silly. I just thought the title was misleading. I'm more of a fan of the Godzilla movies because I love the monster designs in Godzilla's films. I think they're fucking incredible, and like if you look at the classic designs, how they translated that in the newer films, and like the sounds, like oh my god, and like how they brought the characters to life in this film, and how they like introduce them and like their powers, and like oh my god, speechless, and they're so beautiful. Oh my god, they're just so good. They're so good. I love the Godzilla movies. Ghidorah is my favorite. It's the three-headed dragon. Oh my god, I love them. And I made fan art for them because they're just so cute. Oh my god. The downfall of the movies is that the story sucks. It sucks so bad. Just bad dialogue, and you cannot connect to the characters. Like the actors, Vera Farmiga and the Stranger Things actor and the rest of the cast, like they're not bad actors. They're pretty good, especially Vera Farmiga. I love her. But the dialogue and the way the story progresses, it's just the characters are blah. And it's like you can't connect to them, so it makes the story really shitty. But King Kong, dude, he's always had pretty good stories. Like even the 2005 film King Kong, that was fucking good. One of my highly rewatched childhood favorite movies. I have no idea if it's problematic now, but like I rewatched that shit so many times. I've always been a fan of King Kong because of that 2005 film, but I don't actually care about this giant gorilla. I'm not that intrigued by him or his design because he's obviously just an enormous gorilla. So he's just not as intriguing to me as like Godzilla's set of characters. But yo, Kong Skull Island, I was like blown away because I thought it was gonna be like a really forgettable and shitty action movie, but it was actually really fun to watch and I enjoyed it. And it's what got me interested in watching the franchise to begin with, and not just look at pictures of the pretty monsters online. The movies are really long, and I understand that that is going to intimidate and not motivate people to watch it. If you want to get into them, here's a secret. You don't have to watch the first movie because it sucks. I watched it when it came out. I don't remember anything from it, and I watched the rest of the films and I was fine. So you will be fine. You might not understand some of the character subplots. I think it's fine. We're not actually here for the characters. We're here for the monsters, so it doesn't really matter. Vampires! January was a huge vampire month for me. I watched Blade, Blade 2, and Blade Trinity, and Underworld. Oh my god, the gritty, dark, supernatural aesthetic from the 90s and early 2000s. Holy fucking shit. It's so fucking beautiful. I would like them to bring that back. If y'all know movies with that vibe, please tell me in the comment section. I will 100% watch it. I already know that Hellboy has that aesthetic. I've only watched the first film though, and I will watch the others eventually. Yes, the graphics are cringy, but it actually never took me out of that movie watching experience. I still really enjoyed it and I was still really immersed in the story. From the Blade trilogy, my favorite was the first one. Oh my god, the pacing and the story and just like the vampire lore, and I was like, oh my god, it's so fucking good. Oh my god. And I love that they didn't have that like unnecessary deep dive into like character backgrounds and building them up. It was just more focused on like him being a person who slays vampires, but like he still does have a backstory, but just like it wasn't excessive and unnecessary, because I feel like sometimes people are like, we need to flesh out the characters and give them a really detailed backstory, but some stories don't need that. And oh my god, like, okay, the first scene of this movie, wow, blew me away. I put this movie on because I was expecting a really cringy old movie to just play in the background and laugh at, but like when I watched that first scene, my jaw like fucking dropped because I was so captivated, and I had to like pause and text Andrea, yo, Blade is actually really fucking good, and I've only seen the first scene. The other vampire thing, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Let me first acknowledge that Joss Whedon, who is the creator of Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel the series, is a piece of shit. He is abusive to his cast and crew. He is extremely misogynistic and racist and ableist and also homophobic, probably also transphobic, and all that is consistent in every single fucking thing he's done. So much of the cast and crew and all of his projects have spoken out against him for his abusive behavior. I highly recommend you look into the hashtag I Stand with Ray Fisher movement to get a more detailed description of what is happening right now with Joss Whedon. I am rewatching Buffy the Vampire Slayer because I love the cast and I love the characters, and I know how much the show's meant to the cast, and Joss Whedon is not the only artist who worked on this show. Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel the series are also from the 90s and early 2000s, and they also have the fucking trench coat aesthetic. I own like 5 or 6 trench coats because of the Buffy verse. Spike is my favorite character, so I mean, of course, I rewatched season 4 and 5 where he came back to the series as a regular, and oh my god, the Spike content. Oh, Spike. He's just so attractive. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's just so attractive. Oh my god. I would literally wake up like 6 in the morning and my first thought is just like, Spike. So bad. It was so bad. And this is lasting for a good 2.5 months. Like, I'm still on my Spike phase right now. It's dying off a little bit. I'm probably going to revive it when I can keep watching more Buffy the Vampire Slayer episodes, but oh my god, just please, can my brain shut up? I don't want to think about Spike anymore. I was just like constantly texting my one Buffy friend every single day, just like spamming them with my thoughts about Spike. And it wasn't even like new things. It's like the same things over and over again. Oh man, I was just in deep. Oh boy. Oh my god, he's so cocky. He's so cocky, and he's like, his redemption, oh my god, it's just like the meta information about like James Marsters and just his progression as a character. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking scream. I love Spike so much, and he's a vampire, and he's blonde, and he's so adorable, and he's a punk. He like loves rock, and he's also like he was a poet, and he's very emotional, and he's just so giving. He has such a giving personality. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my shit again. And I love talking about Spike and Buffy. If Joss Whedon didn't fucking hate Sarah Michelle Gellar and James Marsters and didn't ruin their characters' relationships and were abusive to them, if Joss Whedon wasn't one to write the romance, it would have been fucking god tier. And if Spike and Angel got together after the series finale of Angel the series, that would have been fucking amazing. That is a perfect time for the two of them to get together, because just where they are in their life and how they see each other, they would be so good together. Oh my god, they would be so good together. Man, I need to shut up. Usually I say, oh my god, I want to be them but also date them. I think in Spike's case, I just really want his cheekbones, and that's it. Well, I mean, I also stole his trench coat, but that's pretty much it. Everything else, I just want to date him. Oh my god, just wow. What a vampire. Oh, wow. So attractive. Okay, I'm gonna move on. Oh wait, no, I'm not gonna move on. I still have some things to say about this. Y'all, listen. I made 9 playlists for Buffy, for the Buffy universe. I made 9 playlists, and they're not public yet anyways, because I am embarrassed by it. So I have a playlist called Spike's a Cocky Bastard playlist, because that's what he is, and I want that energy. Soft on Bottled Blondes. Oh my god, I forgot about this. Okay, so, oh my god, I need to pull it up. Oh my god, here it is. So I haven't read this comic, so I don't remember what happened. I read like an article that explained it, but I'm reading Buffy comics now, so I will eventually read this one. Buffy is like dreaming or something in an alternate universe, and she encounters Spike and Angel, and she's like, oh my god, I missed you so much. And then Angel's like, which one? And then Spike says, she can't even tell us apart. And Angel says, it's the outfits. And then Spike says, you're being too nice. And then Angel says, I'm just soft on bottled blondes. Spike says, always your weakness. And then off screen, they start kissing. Why is that off screen? god. I'm gonna start crying. Why was it off screen? Why was it off screen? Why was it off screen? Oh my god. My Spike Angel crumbs. This is so shitty. Just make me happy. Make it canon. Why do you hate me? Oh my god, he's soft on bottle. Anyway, just their banter, so perfect. So I also have a playlist because I hate myself. I have a playlist called Spike Yearning for Buffy, of course. And then I have a playlist for Spike and Angel Yearning for Buffy and Angel the series. And then I titled this one, fuck, now I have another Spike one. This one's my favorite one so far because the other ones are heavily emotional, but Faith's playlist is just very, like, badass. I'm a fucking mess. I can just talk about Buffy the Vampire Slayer all day. All day. So here are my songs for January. I was really into my Starfish by Akemi Dawn Bowman playlist that I made. It's really sad. It's a really good playlist of mine, and I just put it on repeat a lot during January. And of course, the disappearance of Hatsune Miku that just comes and goes every now and then during the year. February, okay, let's go. There was a lot of trailers and casting announcements and just so much geek content. But there are two main ones I want to talk about. The first is Zack Snyder's Justice League. They released a second trailer on 2/14. Long story short, they all said that the Snyder Cut did not exist for like 4 years. And when Zack Snyder was able to reveal that information, he was like, yes, it does exist. Here's a picture of it, and it is 214 minutes long. They updated it recently, like yesterday or today, so it is now 241 minutes, which is 4 hours and 1 minute long. It's a very long movie. I don't care. I'm just very happy to have this. I'm not gonna get into it. Oh my god. Please. It's so hard for me to not talk forever when I bring up superheroes. Jesus. The Lex Luthor dialogue, fucking amazing. Alfred's dialogue, also amazing. The new footage, the parallel of Superman's first flight in Man of Steel to Cyborg flying. Oh my god. Fucking, ugh. So fucking good. Oh, yes, and a new look at Superman. Oh my god. He looks so good. He looks so good. Oh my god. The second thing I want to talk about, Mortal Kombat. I am not a fan of Mortal Kombat. I have never played it. I know literally nothing about it. That being said, I am so fucking excited for this movie. I love actors who are also martial artists because, like, you can tell on the screen and it just adds so much more to the movie, and it's so fucking great. Also, like, so many Asian people in this movie. Oh my god. I hope that the story focuses on them, because it should focus on them. If it focuses on the white people, I will be so fucking pissed off. Also, I love that it's rated R because, like, the fights are gonna be so fucking good. And we're gonna get some brutal fatalities. And, like, yo, in the trailer, a fucking blood knife, he literally stabs his opponent with his own blood. Oh my god, that is so fucking cool. Oh my god, I'm just, like, so excited. I'm so excited. Literally, after finishing watching this trailer for the first time, I immediately went to watch fatality compilations, and, like, oh my god, some of them are so fucking cool. Out of the characters in the movie, my favorite fatalities are from Sub-Zero and Melina. And oh my god, so Melina has this, I won't play it on here because it's really brutal. If you are comfortable with watching that, I will link it in the description. I'm going to describe one of them, so just skip ahead a bit. Melina, she has this move where she, like, her hand goes, like, into a person's, like from, like, their stomach, I guess, like, up, and then, like, her claws stick out of their face, and then she goes like this, and then she rips it out, and it's like, bro, what the fuck? If I see that in the fucking movie, if I see this in the movie, y'all, oh my god, that'd be so fucking amazing. I'm just so excited to see these fatalities on screen in a movie. It's gonna be so fucking good. Oh my god. We only get, like, a 1-second glimpse at Melina in the movie trailer. Her tongue is not that great. She doesn't have a lot of teeth either. I'm hoping that it just, like, slowly gets more throughout the movie. I don't want to be disappointed, but, you know, it was only just, like, 1 second, so I'm hoping that there's more. Also, I have been watching this trailer every day since its release because I'm just so excited for the fight scenes in this movie. Even if like the story sucks, it's okay because what we're here for are the combat. Red Dead Redemption 2. This is a game changer for me because I hated open world games, and I think it's just because I had a bad experience with open world games, and that's why I was really hesitant on playing Red Dead. And then I played it. And then I was like, wait, this is so fucking good. Like it's just so it's just so amazing. And I love it. I haven't felt this passionate about a video game in a really long time. I mean, BioShock I love for its lore, not necessarily the gameplay, but the passion that I have for it. I haven't felt that sort of passion for a video game in a really long time. And I really love Red Dead Redemption 2. It's just so amazing. It's literally just Cowboys Stardew Valley. Like, I'm not even joking. You're literally fishing and hunting. I foraged for herbs. I talk to people and I take care of the people in my camp. I travel on a horse and I do silly little tasks every single day. I play poker. But that's not in Stardew Valley, my bad. It's just the same, but with like guns. I need to stream this game more so y'all can see how fucking amazing this game is. Also, it's really fun to watch because just so many things happen. It's just, what a game. What a game. Ugh. February was also a shiny month. The members who were enlisted in the army came back, and I miss them all so much. I'm just glad that they're back and they're together and they're happy again. They're a happy little family. Oh my god, I'm just so happy to see pictures from them. I don't even care if they don't release music, but like, oh my god, it's just, I love seeing them together. It makes me so happy. But they did release a new album. What a beautiful album. Code and Marry You are my favorite off the new album. Dude, Code fucking, wow. Code is like god tier. Fucking god tier. Oh my god, the vocals, the sound, everything about Code is just amazing. And that's it for my winter wrap up. Thank you all for watching. Watch Zack Snyder's Justice League next month. Yay! I think it's 19 days till March 18th. And Godzilla vs. Kong releases on March 25th. Good shit coming out soon. Hope y'all have a good day. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see y'all next time.